So traction power is it's slightly different from what powers the stations, and in fact it's quite a misconception in that the traction is powered from the stations, whereas in fact it's powered from the national grid at Penrose and at Westfield. The power arrives with us down the lines that the trains run on, so they're the transmission lines if you like, and the voltage involved is like 100 times the voltage in your house. So, we're 25 kV, which is 44 kV phase to phase. So it's basically twice as big as what you see around the streets. So it's all about health and safety, and it's all about, when we do things, making sure that it is a safe environment. So there's a lot of the engineering, a lot of the design goes around to the safety concerns. And in the tunnel we have rooms which switch off the power in case of emergencies, and the power is essentially controlled from each end of the tunnel. Traction power's role is to be, as safe as can be.
To prove that the vertical transport system is working properly and according to the relevant New Zealand standards, the number of tests will take place. Main power supply, car, counterweight gear and safety devices. Load tests, which includes full load, overload and zero load tests, car door and landing door check. And for the escalators we will run as well power supply, under and over speed and normal operation mode. Yes. And of course we will run the integration test to prove that the system is responding properly for the BMS and the fire alarm system. All is accordingly the design and system requirements.
The wall originally constructed in 1881, so it's a significant heritage landmark of Auckland. So 140 years old wall, Bluestone Wall, a major landmark of this area. When you walk up Durham Lane, it's very visual, a very visual feature, and it has been for that whole time.
And it was constructed to address some of the issues of the topography, the slope from Albert Street down to the Queen Street Valley. The wall is constructed of volcanic bluestone. It's augmented by cast iron inset railings into the wall, cast iron archway over the entry to a set of stairs that went from Albert Street down to Durham Street.
It involved a survey which involved taking 40 million points across the wall. This enabled us to get the exact size, location of each individual block. After that we moved into making the 3D model. This allowed us to pick out which blocks were missing, how we're going to reconstruct it exactly the way it was before, if not better. After that we involved the architects into the numbering system. This got us the drawings, which essentially we will be working with until, for the deconstruction and the reconstruction of the job.
It's a really important heritage feature. I mean, it's not only links to the early infrastructure of Auckland, but it also has a lot of aesthetic character as well.